Hey guys, how you doing? It's been a weird day. Um, I woke up and I just felt like when I woke up, it was like 30 minutes until I got up, and there was like a surge, of just like dark energy, you know, and I kind of like halfway woke up and I was like, well, I'm still tired, and I want to rest some more. So I kind of just like imagined, well, I just imagined pushing light into my heart and just flowing it through, because that's like my whole left side they were trying to affect. And we all know what that side is for. Um, so I was just blasting. I woke up and saw a text from somebody I used to know. And I wasn't sure if I was gonna mess with him, and now I'm sure I'm not gonna mess with him because they in an old timeline, and I'm just not there. I'm moved on, and I kind of feel like all of that negative energy came from them trying to like manifest back into my life or some shit. Like the devil, when the devil has no other option than try to get somebody from your past or some shit to try to come and get you. And been dealing with that, like motherfuckers constantly projecting on you, bruh. And I'm thinking like, this shit is exhausting, but I control my life, I control my life, nobody else does. You couldn't control me even if you tried, because the Lord is my shepherd. He leads me the green pastures. you know, um, and that's the thing, man. It's like, bro, you guys just don't know when to stop, bro. I've been through so much. What makes you think you can stop me now? What makes you think you can stop me now? Nothing has changed. I'm still the same person, still growing, still loving, still not giving a fuck what you think. The only thing that makes me feel like I should care is my heart. And my heart isn't enough for me to be like, yeah, I should care when I know it brings pain. And pain is not the game unless I'm elevating from it. If there's no reason to experience that pain, I'm not going into it. Why? For you? Nope. Never. Never that. I've done that so much in my life. I'm done. It's time for me to enjoy my life without having to dip my toes in other people's pain without my consent. Um, I'm done with people trying to manipulate me with my heart, my empathy, Motherfuckers really try to be pulling out motherfucking heart, like, just because it's sweet doesn't mean it can't get sour and then stab you. Because, like, that's the thing, is like, I'm pretty sure everybody that's really enjoyed my heart and abused it and manipulated and then eventually got casted out, they felt that blade. And that wasn't me. It's more of like the divine being like, or God being like, bruh, you just fucked up with one of the most sweetest people you've ever met. Like, I'm not even trying to talk myself up like that. I really am sweet and pure-hearted. From humility, just like look at me, like fucking. I don't have the best clothes. My room's a fucking mess. Like, I wear the same shit every day. Like, I fucking. You feel me? Like, if anybody looked at me, they'd be like, this motherfucker is bum. Like, he ain't worth shit. Like, but I know my worth, because I have so many gifts. And it's not even like spiritual. Well, everything's spiritual, but you know what I mean. Like, if I go into any field, I'll be able to pick up something and run with it. Just because I have experience, I have knowledge, I have the know-how, I am very fast at learning new things. I may not be the best at everything, but I'm extremely efficient at learning things and picking them up and creating new ways to do them efficiently within my own way. It may not be efficient for everybody else, but that's okay. And that's what people hate on. They're like, well, he's not doing it correctly. Well, I am, because it's my way, motherfucker. You should learn your own way. And, yeah, I just feel like I just wanted to get on and talk, like, because I feel like people are trying to silence me to not talk and stop posting and like not do my work and shit like that. So I'm working on a painting right now. It's really cool, and it's actually, I got two of them coming, but both of them are for mental focus. They have been programmed for uh, focus, and when I do release them, I'll give you some details on how it works specifically with recharging the energy. It's passive. You don't have to do anything, but it's just cool to know, because knowledge is power. And I feel like anybody could just like prosper for having just a little, this tiny bit of knowledge, whether it be like common sense or like esoteric or occult or something like that. But yeah, I just been chilling. Like, I've been roaming around the city exploring the last few days, like for real. Um, it's been fun because like I don't usually get out. I haven't gotten out for a while, so I've been taking myself places, and I like going places by myself because, especially now, because like the way shit be like manifesting in my world, it's like each place I go to is like a new world. Like, you know, when you walk into a room and you're like, oh man, it's hard to explain. Um, like say you have a window, right? Like a window. Don't mind my dirty room, but say you have a window, right? If you can see through the window, the only place that exists is in that room. So like that is a domain, you know, it's like a whole new world, you know. But when you have a window outside of that, you experience that world also shining into yours. Um, but going to different places, it's like the way I'm experiencing energy nowadays, it's like a whole new world. Each place I go into, I'm like, wow, this energy is like crazy, or it's like, okay, I fuck with it, you know, like, and it's like I'm tasting the energy that I'm in, and it's like, okay, well, I don't like, I can specifically say, uh, when I look at a place, I can tell if I want to go in there or not because I can already feel and taste the energy of it. Uh, and when I mean by taste, it's like a feeling. Like, imagine you're tasting like a food, right? Well, I taste things vibrationally. Um, so I guess you can equate that to me having taste for things and people and places, right? Um, so yeah, it's been really interesting to kind of see life in a different way, especially traveling. Like, because each new place I go into, it sparks a new curiosity of like, okay, why am I feeling this way? Or like, what in this energy has me feeling this way? And it's kind of like fun to learn. And like, I'm excited because it's like I'm starting a whole new like life, and it's all unknown, and it's like as much as I'm excited, I feel like people are trying to project this fear on like my future, and I'm like, there's really nothing to fear. It's the same thing as it always has been. I'm just elevating, you know, and energy. And yeah, people gotta get over it because I know where I'm going. Y'all gotta figure it out too. It's like, and that's the thing, I've never like had a problem with that, with helping people, you know, figure out their way or figure out like what they want to do with their life, or you know. And it's like motherfuckers really don't want to know, they just want to take because it's easier, and you ain't taking from me because I don't know how much that shit's worth. It's priceless. I like, bro, half, more than half of these, like, okay, if you find a good spiritual like practitioner, right, that you love, you like, whatever it may be, um, you know, all the work that they do for you is priceless because it's people don't understand what it takes to know these types of things. Like, it's not just like, okay, some things you can know and learn through studying, right? But a lot of these things you have to learn through spirit and through um, either the Most High or like different spirit guides and gods and goddesses, right? Or you learn from demons and you yeah. Um, you shouldn't be learning unless you elevate. That's the only way you should be learning from demons, is if you are using them as leverage to elevate your energy. And that's essentially murdering your demons or putting them in their place where they rightfully belong, um, because they serve the higher good, which is always the Most High. Like, they have to bow down if you're elevating. Yeah. But what was I talking about? Yeah, no, you can't have my shit, bro. I know it seems like tempting, but you're not gonna experience, what you want to experience because it's not yours. And it's just gonna hurt more than it makes you feel good. You know, during my journey, there were times where I feel like most people are vampires, right? There's been times to where I needed, you know, energy, right? And like, I know this about myself, like, I can be an energetic vampire, but the way I use the energy is justified because I use it to elevate my world. I don't waste the energy. I don't just like take people's energy and fucking go do dumb shit with low vibrational shit with it. So when I come back from the people I had to borrow the energy from, I say borrowing because I'm not really taking it. I'm giving back that energy when I come back. And it's a better energy than what they gave me at all times. It's like, it's okay if you need to be a vampire, bro. Just don't fucking deplete people and bring them back shit next time you see them, bro. It's like, I believe, like, almost, like, shit. Vampirism is a big, big, big deal. Like, in terms of, like, how most people get their energy. And there's a few ways. I see there's only like really two ways, and then there's branches from that. You can either take from other people or you can take from the universe. But you can only take from the universe if you're giving it something, and you can only take from other people if you're taking away from yourself. It's the same thing. You're sacrificing either way. You just gotta choose on which force you want to sacrifice. Because I mean, you're giving up negativity when you sacrifice any vampire from the universe, right? But when you vamp other people with unpure intentions for yourself and them, you're essentially giving yourself more negative energy because you're cheating yourself out of letting go of the negative energy and trying to cover it up with somebody else's positive. It's like if you take somebody else's positive energy and you're low energy, right? To transform that is to not only help them, but help yourself. You could even take their negative energy if it's higher energy than yours, transmute it, and give it back to the universe, whatever it may be, or any way you want to. Like, transmuting is like it's a broad subject. Like, you can do it in a lot of ways. So like when you do, it's like a win-win everywhere. Nobody has to feel like they're drained or like they have a problem or anything like that. But yeah, this is just my rant for today. I'm just tired of karmic stuff. And like, sometimes I'll be like, haven't I learned enough lessons, Father? But I get it. Gotta send more tests to understand myself more. It's like, it's just rough when you're going through tests at your weakest moments because, like, you know you would be able to get through these in normal circumstances, like, a lot easier. But having not as much energy and, like, I'd say fortitude as you usually would have, it takes another type of strength to get through these types of tests. It takes remembrance because like every trick in a book has been used against me. Like forgetting myself, forgetting my faith, uh doubting my path, you know, just like everything negative that can surround your life is just like, you know, it's all been done to me. Like even in terms of like projections, like how I see the world, like fucking seeing black shadows and like just crazy shit, just like the way I see life is like all shadow aspected and shit. I'm like, bro, this ain't even me, and it's just being like fucking filtered throughout my whole being, and I'm just like, bruh, come on. But it's just like a huge test, and it sometimes there's like with people. I mean, I know people have experienced stuff like this, but a lot of people haven't, and they will experience stuff like this, especially on a spiritual path. And the way to really get through it is to know that, God is always there with you. Like, even when you know, or even when you don't hear God, or you don't see God, you don't feel God. You ask God if He's there, and He's like, yeah. Or He doesn't respond, and you're just like, where'd you go? It's like He's just waiting for you to pass your test sometimes, or He's out there doing things, setting things up for you, setting tests up for you, or setting people up so they can get tested by you, or by the divine, or vice versa. It's been a like cloudy day, but it hasn't been raining, which is strange. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get out of here. Enjoy your day. God bless you. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.